I always think it's funny whenever I share something perhaps a little bit overly personal. It goes back to this guy I work with called Jerry Phoenix, really, really interesting therapist. And anyway, he watched 5 or 6 videos and gave me a phone call, and he said, look, Jamie, I want to let you know how much of yourself that you're perhaps unconsciously sharing. And I was like, what are you talking about, Jerry? And he goes, okay, so stay still for a second. I've watched 5 of your videos. I'm gonna suggest perhaps 2 or 3 things that are going on in your life right now. And bang, 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 he hit me with an insight to what's going on for me that I had no idea I was sharing. And so, as I said, anytime I go to actually share something really personal, I'm a bit kind of shook by that in terms of what perhaps you're unconsciously giving off. It's something to keep in mind. It's amazing. They say obviously communication is only 7% verbal, so there's 93% of communication going on otherwise. And yeah, I think that whole space is fascinating. Anyway, away from all that and to talk about what happened last night, because I think it's a real kind of breakthrough for me. So I have all these reoccurring dreams. One of them is like, I'm 32 now, so I'm like 14 years out of school, but it's like I've just been called back to go to school it might be to sit my leaving cert at like a moment's notice. That's like your end of school exams, or else it's getting called back at a moment's notice to come on and join the senior rugby team, and I don't have my boots with me, or I'm on the pitch and suddenly I realize I don't have my gum shield in. So really interestingly, I'd have these dreams every 2-3 months. They reoccur and they reoccur and they reoccur. And I bought a gum shield. And the strangest thing happened. I found myself in one of these reoccurring dreams, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have my gum shield. And then I reached in my pocket and I actually found the brand new gum shield that I bought. I thought that was fascinating, and I haven't had that dream since. Anyway, last night I had a dream where so in other dreams previously, I would have had the strangest thing where like I'd be in a fight, but I couldn't punch the person. Sorry, and we were having like a fight, and I couldn't punch the person, and it was really demoralizing. Like I'd wake up and be like, what the hell is wrong with me? Whereas last night I had a dream, and somebody was being really shitty, and somebody was being really invasive, and I was my best, most confident self to be able to say, excuse me, this isn't cool, get out. Not in that language, but it was really good. And it's kind of interesting. I suppose a lot of people don't pay enough attention to their dreams, but and some people write them off completely. It's amazing. If you research like the meaning of dreams, there's some that'll say there's absolutely no meaning whatsoever, and there's others that will say there's so much meaning. I think you'd be a fool to think that there's no meaning from your dreams. And I think they're really indicative of, if there's a reoccurring dream, perhaps you're just going around in circles. And if there's a change in those dreams, perhaps it's actually signaling real progress. I'm certainly listening to that and thinking that's real progress. It's the start of the new year, and I want to think about nothing but progress, of moving on, of getting out of those kind of plateaus or those revolving circles and actually taking a step up. Anyway, I just thought I'd share it with yourself, because hopefully, sorry, with yourselves, because hopefully you'll watch this and nothing to do with my dreams. You'll think about your own, and you'll think about what messages they're perhaps giving you right now. And if they're reoccurring, perhaps there's some change that you need to make. And perhaps if they're progressing, perhaps you'll look at them and actually feel that little bit better about yourself, because it's indicative of progress and success. That's certainly what I'm doing anyway. Good luck.